Hello, wherever you are. We are coming to you live for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, counting down to the 106th running of the 500 alongside Chris Woodlick. I am Chris Hagan, and look at this guy, Colton Herta, who's already won once out here this month, and it's such a long wait. Unlike any other race, you practice, you qualify. We're going to practice again. I'm sure you're ready to go out here, and let's just take the green flag right now.
It is a very long month, and that's the tradition of the event. We love it, and yeah, it's great to be prepared, and sometimes I feel like we're almost overly prepared at some point. So yeah, we're cooling it down. We got Carb Day tomorrow, which is going to be amazing. Always a great turnout for that. Praying that the weather stays away, if we can get it in.
Colton, you told me after you won that momentum is a real thing in racing. How has that momentum played out after you won the Grand Prix here?
I think momentum just, is another word for like confidence, right? The team's just very confident. I'm very confident. We know that we can win. We just did it at the last race, so we're going to continue to try and kind of boost off of that and use that momentum, that confidence going into the race this weekend.
It's the drivers that get all the glory, all the headlines, all the highlights on the shows, but truly a team sport. So many things that can lead you to victory or maybe hold you back. Explain to the fans who maybe don't realize how important every member of that team is.
It's incredibly important, right? Like I will not be able to win the race if my car isn't handling well. The engineering team needs to do an amazing job. I need to do an amazing job. The pit crew needs to do an amazing job. For a race like this with 6 pit stops, so many aspects, such a long race that you need the car dialed in for. Everybody really needs to be doing their job and their job to perfection. So that's why it's probably the hardest race, one of the hardest races to win.
Colton, for those who don't know, your dad was an IndyCar driver. He's now on the box, in your ear.
Right.
What's that relationship like, and how has that information been dissipated over the years from him and his experience?
I mean, it's been awesome, mostly because every situation that I have been in and am going to be in, he's been in as a racing driver as well. He understands a lot of different aspects of racing, and first and foremost, he's a great strategist, right? That's the whole reason why I wanted, not because he was my dad, because he was a good strategist. And so it's been really fun to work with him for sure.
When I was a kid, I'd get in trouble. My dad would threaten to take the car keys away. I don't guess he can do that on race day.
No, I don't think it would happen like that.
When you think about the relationship, and we've seen this, talking to Juan Pablo Montoya earlier, his son is an up-and-coming racer. We've seen the Andretti name. We've seen the Rahals. It really can become a family affair, and you have the benefit of learning from your father.
I mean, for sure, right? When you look at Sebastian, who is Juan Pablo's son, or me, we grew up going to IndyCar races, and that's kind of what we saw. You see that in a lot of different forms of life that they want to do what their parents do or have in some capacity. And it was no different for me, but I just got lucky because my dad had a really cool job.
How has working together changed or maybe improved the relationship that you have with him?
For sure, it's very different, right, from our working relationship to personal relationship, and it's very important that we're able to kind of switch on and off of that, which we have been able to do fine. So it's yeah, for sure, it's a little bit more intense inside the race car than at the dinner table, but I enjoy both. I enjoy both aspects.
One of the talking points we have, the media, they want to have storylines, and something we had last year and this year is the battle of the ages. The 40-somethings, the 20-somethings. It's one of these sports where you can continue to compete at the highest level into your 40s, and that's just something when you realize, hey, I'm by some guys that are like young like me, maybe not as experienced on this track, when you realize you got some of the old vets out there as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a race where experience plays key. So I'm very fortunate to have had, guys like James Hinchcliffe, Ryan Hunter-Reay, that have been teammates with me in the past. Obviously, Alexander Rossi, who's won the 500 before, to kind of pick their brain. And for sure, it helps. I mean, you see guys like Elio, right? He just won, I think he's 45 or 46, right? So
he's an old man. However you want to say it, he's old.
Right, and he just won his 4th. So it just shows, right, the experiences plays just a huge role in this race. And for me, I've been very fortunate to have kind of teammates that have won this race and done very well at this race for many years. So I get to kind of pick their brain and understand different aspects of the race that I might not have known before.
Colton, take me through your race morning here at the Speedway. What is it like? That plan, what you do on race morning?
I don't have any superstitions or anything like that before the race. I wake up, get breakfast, and really I just try to keep myself away from everybody. We'll get two here.
We got to do. I'm a pit crew member. I'm
I don't know
changing
what's
tires
happening
here.
here.
There you go. But yeah, I just try to shade myself from everything if I can. You know, I really just want to be in the room with my engineer, going over what race strategy and whatever we have left to go over. And yeah, don't really like to talk to anybody. Don't like to see anybody. You know, family-wise and stuff like that, and then just get in the car and go.
You know, in addition to being a race car driver, you have a life outside of the track. Are you still into music? What are some of the things you're into?
For sure. Still play drums, love golf. Yeah, I just signed up for an indoor soccer league with my friends from home. I don't know how much I signed up. I don't know how much I'm gonna play, but yeah, it's life's been good outside the track also.
When you think about, like you said, you're 22, you started racing when you're 11. Half your life has been racing, but that's not all you're about. You've got other interests, and there's life beyond the IndyCar series.
For sure, and it's important. You know, it's probably the most important for athletes to be able to have that, just because you spend so much time on one thing. Obsessing over race cars for my whole life since I was 5 when I first got in a go-kart, that you need to be able to kind of turn it off, right? And it gets kind of an unhealthy obsession at some point. So it's important to have hobbies outside of racing. A lot of us do, to kind of keep our mind away from it sometimes.
A lot of folks see Formula One out there potentially in your future. Your team owner, Mr. Andretti, maybe will have a team in F1 soon. What are your thoughts? I know that's something that you would aspire to, wouldn't it?
It would be amazing. You know, Formula One's always kind of been like an aspiration of mine. I would love to be able to compete in it. It's just one of those things, right? I always wanted to be an IndyCar driver growing up. You know, I also would love to race in the Daytona 500, 24 Hours of Le Mans. And yeah, for sure, Formula One's on that list also.
It's Colton Herta. He's just 22, and he's already done more in his life than I've done in 53. So thanks for that. Thanks for money. We'll let you get out of here. We know you had other obligations to take care of. So thanks for being here, and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
How about Colton? I mean, just
Superstar.
A superstar
Yeah.
already. He's done so much in the sport, and just even keeled. You can tell he's kind of, okay, I'm ready. The race will get here, and we'll go to get. But also appreciates the history, appreciates, and that comes from his father.
Being even keel too settles the nerves in a big race like this. He is not young beyond his years, but he's such a smart driver. And again, a lot of that is passed down from his father, and he knows how to handle all the pressures. He's already won here this month, and that momentum, that confidence is hoping to carry over. He can do it. If anybody can, he can.
It's great when you think about, you know, these fathers that are bringing their kids up, and I think the main thing is he wanted to get into racing. He wasn't like forced into it. And we talked to Juan Pablo Montoya, a guy that's done everything across the globe, but he says his 17-year-old kid is better than he is, and that's saying something.
Pretty remarkable too. And he mentioned that potentially he'd like to race Formula One. He's at that perfect age right now, 22 years old. Michael Andretti wants to have a team. Potentially, he wants an American driver. He drives for him now. It only makes sense. I know Aaron McLaren is also potentially interested in he or Pato O'Ward. So I think Formula One needs to see an American driver, and if anybody can do it, this kid can. He can win on just about any kind of a track.
It's media day out here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We brought inside because of the rain, but all 33 drivers coming through. You've been asking about some of the superstitions, some of the pre-race meals. What's been something that stuck out to you so far?
Well, Romain Grosjean said he eats nothing on race morning, which doesn't make much sense to me, but then he decides to have bread and butter and jam. He says he's European, but nothing to upset his stomach. Pato O'Ward said maybe some salmon. Again, something light, nothing heavy, nothing that will want them running to the bathroom before they're introduced before the race. So it's very interesting to hear what they like to eat before and kind of calm their nerves, settle things down, because it's an intense race. They've got to focus, and it's going to be a fabulous race day.
It's so different, too, because if you're going to the Super Bowl, you don't have Tom Brady going out there and doing media appearances and shaking hands and autographs, but these drivers, they all have to go out there and meet with these sponsors, because the sponsors are what gets them onto the track. A lot of them will do interviews with us on race morning, so having to, no pun intended, pace yourself up into that race, that's a huge part of it as well. We talk to other drivers and say, yeah, I have that moment, and then I flip the switch. And you think about going to go out here and go, 240 miles an hour down the straightaway. That's a big switch to flip.
It is, and they are able to compartmentalize. A lot of these drivers don't talk race morning because they don't want to. They want to fully focus on the task at hand and winning the 106th running of the Indianapolis 500. But others like the distractions. They don't want to think about the race, and it's different strokes for different folks, right?
Hey, let's get J.R. Hildebrand over here real quick. Brett, we're going to
JR,
steal him.
step on in.
We're live, so watch your language here.
Next Star Nation,
We're
we
across
are
the country
live.
JR, you're one of those guys that it's always great to see your face around here the month of May, and I remember you just as a kid coming out here, and now you're like a crafty old veteran. Do you still get the feeling when you come on out?
Yeah, man. I mean, you're always trying to learn something new and always getting used to a little bit of the nuances as everybody gets better, as the teams get better. I mean, the level is just so high now. I mean, there's 33 good cars that you got to go out and beat. There's no gimmies anymore. So it's always just this place. I think as drivers, this place just always lives up to the hype. And that's what makes it so special for us as an event, as a race, as the competitive side certainly of it, but it's where the cars are just meant, an Indy car is meant to be driven at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So the whole experience is really awesome from top to bottom.
Is it muscle memory for you? You've competed in so many of these 500s, and
Yeah.
you've been successful here.
Yeah. I think I've been so fortunate to be able to establish myself in my career here at Indy. I mean, there are times when this has been the only race that I've done out of the year, but it's kept me moving along and kept me relevant. And I'm fortunate that of all the places that I could have been good at right away, this was the one. It's definitely been a huge anchor for just what my life and career has been about for the last now sort of 15 years, really, when thinking about half of my life practically. And so that's a really cool thing to be a part of. And to your question, it is a little bit of muscle memory showing up here. Even if it's just a one-off, there's so many things that are specific to Indianapolis that you roll in, you get here a few days early, get sorted in the driver lot, you go say hi to everybody in the garage area. I do feel like kind of one of the wily vets from that perspective. I know a lot of people at a lot of different teams now, so even after having moved away from Indianapolis as a resident, it just feels like being back at home.
And you think about every year there's rookies, and even in the media we're like, who's this guy? But you're one of those faces, like people know who you are right away, and you think about maybe 300,000 folks here on Sunday. It's going to be that same feeling again, and you're going to be one of those folks that everybody's like, hey, good to see JR back.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's funny that we get asked sometimes as drivers, like, when you're at around racetracks, or I'm at home in Boulder, Colorado, like, do people recognize you and whatever? And it's kind of like, well, not really until I come to Indy, and then it's just there's such a cool part of the fact that the crowd and the energy around this event is locally driven, and it doesn't, this big event that we have in the IndyCar series doesn't move around like the Super Bowl does and whatever. And so there's obviously 33 different drivers and a bunch of different teams for people to root for, but underneath all of that is this just kind of community elevation from within, locally here in Indianapolis and Indiana that creates for that familiarity. I go into Goose the Market on Delaware to go grab a sandwich, and they all know me and and are picking my brain about how I think the race is going to go or whatever. So that's just a really cool thing to experience here every year.
That sandwich should be free now because he just gave you a free plug.
Hey, what about driving for one of the most recognizable
Yeah.
faces and champions with AJ? What's the relationship like with him? And I know you love racing history,
Yeah.
so that means a heck of a lot to you, doesn't it?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I gotta say, last year, our deal was a little bit last minute. We're honoring the 60th anniversary of his first win in 1961. I'm in the car. ABC,
We're talking about AJ Foyt, by the way.
AJ Foyt, of course, yeah. If that's not obvious,
Right?
Yeah, that. There was I felt a little tinge of pressure to kind of, impress the old man. But then, standing there for the qualifying photo, and he, puts his hand on your shoulder and gives you a little attaboy on the run. Like there's been nothing in my career that's been a more special moment of that kind, like I said, throughout my career. So it's great to have him around in the garage area. Still brings a lot of just perspective, I think, to what this place is all about. I think one of the coolest things about being around AJ is how much he how much appreciation he has now, I think, looking back for what this place has done for his career, you know, and in his life, you know, like that he wouldn't be AJ Foyt without the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And for someone like him of his stature to have accomplished all that he had, 24 Hours of Le Mans, Daytona 500, Daytona 24-hour, like, you know, the list goes on and on. You could remove the Indy 500 wins, and he'd still be a Hall of Famer in like every international Hall of Fame that's out there. That's pretty cool to just have that perspective for us and within this team being here at the Speedway.
Certainly larger than life, and I know you can handle the pressure of going out and qualifying 4 laps, and you handle the pressure of jumping in the seat. He didn't know what was going on, but J.R. Hildebrand,
He's a pro.
He answers the challenge. For J.R., for Chris Woodlick, I'm Chris Hagan. Thanks for logging on. We will see you tomorrow at 12 noon.